Welcome to Amy's Crafts and Things. I'm Amy. In today's tutorial for PE Design 11 and Palette 11, I will show you how to create designs for multi-positioning hoops. I will go ahead and get started by clicking in the blue flower, and I will select Design Settings, and I will choose the hoop size for my multi-positioning hoop. I will scroll down, do my options, and I'm looking for the ones with the asterisk. The asterisks are the ones that are for the multi-position hoops. I will choose the 130 by 300 millimeters. You will choose the one that fits the hoop size that you are working with, and click on OK. Then I will go ahead and import my pattern from the design library. Under Tutorial, I will go ahead and choose Tutorial 10, and I will choose the flower that is already pre-installed into our software and click Import. What I'm looking for when I import my pattern is to make sure that the parts of my design fit within the parameters of each section of the hoops. If you zoom in closely, you'll be able to see that they are broken down by color. There's red, green, and blue. So section A, it appears, is red, so we're going to make sure we have a part of our design within the red frame. We're going to make sure we have part of our design within the green section, and then again with the blue section. So I'm going to just go ahead and just readjust this just a little bit, and then I'm going to go and check into my design properties, and I will be able to scroll through each positions of the hoop. So the way that I have my design set up on my hoop currently, I only have two positions I need to work with, position 1 and position 2. Position 1 will do the stem of the flower and the bud of the flower, and position 2 will do the pot of the flower. Okay. And then from here we can go into our blue flower and we can go to Print, and we'll do Print Setup, and we will choose our printer properties. And we want to make sure that we choose actual size, and you will need to choose which sewing area, box, and center access you're going to want to use, if you're going to want to use the snowman or the crosshairs. And we can do a print preview, and it will show you a print preview of your section. And if you click on next page, you will see the other information as well. Okay. We'll go ahead and click OK and close, and then you would click OK to print. Now if you want to create your own designs, we're going to go ahead and remove this one from our screen by selecting it and choosing Delete. And then I'm going to draw some shapes up on the screen for you. Now let's just talk a little bit about positionings a little bit. So I have drawn out a few different shapes in my repositional hoop. As you can see in this first one, this one is okay because it fits completely within section A and section B. Let's see if I can zoom out just a little bit. So you can see here section A, and here's section B. It fits completely, the green, it fits completely within A or B. This one is acceptable because it fits within the B or C area. Right, here's the B and here's the C area, so you can see it fits perfectly within B or C. This size is acceptable, but it doesn't fit completely within a selected area, meaning it doesn't fit completely within A or B or C, so you'd have to change the position accordingly so that it would fit in an appropriate section. And then this one's too big because it is extending past all of the sections in your design. So you would need to correct the size of this one. If you were to go into our design properties, you'll get the warning. We'll go into the design property and you'll get the warning to adjust the pattern size or position. So that's what that means, is it's too big. You're going to have to fix the size or its location. Okay. Next, we will go ahead and select all of our pieces here, and we're going to talk a little bit about optimizing hoop changes. So we're going to go ahead and select all and delete everything. And I will go ahead and draw in some different designs, and we'll talk about how to optimize the hoop changes. Okay, now that I have all the shapes added into our hoop, I'm going to show you how to optimize the hoop changes. So from here, we will go into our blue flower, and then we will go into our design settings, and we'll click on the output tab, and we will check the box that says optimize hoop change. Optimize the number of items to change the hoop's position. So we'll go ahead and click on that to make sure that that's checked and hit OK. When you use the optimize hoop change function, it reduces the number of times that the hoop installation position is changed, so that you have all of A's and B's and C's positions showing in its respectable places with the least amount of times you have to move positions in your hoop. You're going to want to check the sewing order before embroidering. Let's go ahead and hit the sewing simulator. So now we'll do all of section A first, I believe. And section B and section C. When we go ahead and send our design over to our machine to be embroidered, this is what it will look like on our machine. It is broken down into the two separate parts. And the reason why the pink doesn't show up is it's too light for my screen on my machine to pick it up, so you don't see the pink here, but it is there. If you were to go into your design properties, you'll see that you have the stem and the bloom of the flower. So here's the design properties again, and it shows you that it has the pink and the green sections of your flower. So it's there. Sometimes our machines don't always pick up the lighter colors in our displays. And that is how we create multi-positioning hoop designs. Please feel free to drop any suggestions for tutorials in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to be notified when future tutorials are posted. Thank you for watching.